Good morning, John Glenn. Today is Wednesday, February 23rd, 2022. I'm Nathan,
And I'm Mia.
and this is the view from the Falcon's Nest.
If you haven't noticed, this is an unusual week for calendars. It's Palindrome Week. Today is 2/23 of 22, which is the same set of numbers backwards as it is forwards. Every weekday this week is a palindrome date.
Today's installment of our weekly feature, Health Minute, we take a look at the warning signs of type 1 juvenile diabetes. According to the Mayo Clinic, type 1 diabetes in children is a condition in which the body no longer produces insulin. While there is no cure for type 1 diabetes, it can be managed. The missing insulin needs to be replaced with injections or with an insulin pump. Type 1 diabetes in children used to be known as juvenile diabetes or insulin-dependent diabetes. Here are the symptoms, and if you notice these symptoms, you need to make an appointment with a physician. Increased thirst, frequent urination, extreme hunger, fatigue, irritability, and that's this week's Health Minute.
Sometime soon in a restaurant in South Bend, Mishawaka, LaPorte, or Plymouth, you may be eating a salad locally grown in the middle of winter in St. Joseph County. That's because local officials have approved incentives for 2 indoor farming facilities and will add a new industry to the area. Hundreds of employees will be hired to support 2 new hydroponic facilities with several acres under roof. No timetable for completion has been announced.
It was 60 years ago this week that John Glenn boarded the Friendship 7 and became the first American to orbit the Earth. He orbited the Earth 3 times in a flight that took 4 hours and 55 minutes. In celebration of that feat, the John Glenn yearbook named for the Friendship 7 will have a week-long discount of $6 off the normal $46 price. Only 89 yearbook reservations remain. Reserve your copy of the Friendship and stay in John Glenn's orbit forever. Order books in Mr. Kitchell's room today.
Boys basketball coach Travis Hanna has an opportunity on Saturday for anyone needing service hours for a club or organization. If you are interested, email Coach Hanna for details.
Now, here's the weather with Chesney.
Hello, today's weather is going to be mostly cloudy with 26 degrees and a real feel of 15. And for the 3-day forecast, Thursday will be 30 with a low of 23 and mostly cloudy. Friday will be 31 with a low of 16 and snowing. And Saturday will be 34 with a low of 26 and mostly sunny. Now, here's sports with Nathan and Mia.
The NIC championship was on the line Friday night, and despite a challenge from a feisty Bremen Lions squad, Glenn found a way to distance themselves in the second half and claim their first NIC crown. The game was tightly contested in the first half, as well-coached Bremen team gave Glenn all that they could handle. Coming out of the break, Bryson Hanna came to life, scoring 23 of his 25 after halftime. Joe Dolinsky found his offensive groove after a couple of tough outings to total 17, and Noah Drybovis and Jack Porter stepped up when the team needed them to each total 9 points. As well as was always true all season, it was a total team effort as plays from Joey Shue, Joe Schrapp, Braylon Smith, and the point guard Silas all proved a little edge for Glenn in the rivalry game.
John Glenn is ranked number 3 in this week's Associated Press 3A high school basketball poll. Northwood garnered 8 of the 12 first-place votes to continue its hold on to number 1. Mishawaka Marion, which is 17-3, and 3 first-place votes. Glenn had the remaining first-place vote. Northwood and Glenn are both 19-1. Following Glenn in the polls, our opponents the Falcons may face in the upcoming IHSAA tournament. Sullivan is 4th, followed by Leo, Peru, Norwell, Newcastle, Brebeuf, Brownstown, Connorsville, North Harrison, and Greensburg. In Class 4A, Penn, which is tied with Glenn for the conference lead, rose to number 8 in Class 2A. Nearby Central Noble is number 1, and in Class A, Triton is 10th and Argus is 12th.
The John Glenn Falcons will be favored to win the Mishawaka Marion sectional, though they will have to win 3 games to take the title. Sunday, the annual draw matched Glenn with South Bend, Washington, in Game 2 of opening night. In the first game, South Bend Clay will face off against Jimtown. The winner of that game will play sectional host Marion. The winner of the Glenn game will play South Bend St. Joe. Before that, the Falcons will travel to Goshen for the end of the regular season this week.
Now here's lunch with Chesney.
Today's lunch will be turkey maple pancake wrap, chicken fajita wrap, crispy potato cubes, celery sticks, and peanut butter, paradise punch, orange wedges, and a variety of fruits with goldfish. That's all we have for today, Falcons. Have an amazing day.